I am so happy to present Amina Buddafly. She is a super mom, a wonderful singer, an author, an entrepreneur. And honestly, I'm so honored that you've given me the opportunity to, just get our ladies and, our viewers to get to know you better. So
Thank you so much.
how are you doing today? How is COVID-19? How are you dealing with that?
Crazy. I think all of us are slowly over it. At first, I really didn't have much of a hard time just staying home because I'm always home anyway, and I work from home, and I don't really go out much because I have my little ones.
Yeah.
So it wasn't much of a difference for me. I was still being creative and doing my writing and all of that. But now I'm like, damn. Even my kids are like, because they like a lot of activities. They like going places where there's people, and all of that is not possible. And so we're like, they also miss school. So I feel like it's almost more for my kids because we are really like on the go all the time, me and my girls. So, they're in school and then I pick them up and we always do something else. And now it's just like, damn, they ask me every day, Mommy, can we go to the mall? Mommy, can we do this? And I'm like, no, not yet.
Yeah, there's so
But for me, I just miss like a good night out, I guess.
yeah.
Like, networking, going to events, interacting with people. I'm starting to miss that. But besides that, I've been really like kind of creative mode, which is good. So I
Yeah.
can't complain. At least we're all healthy and none of us got sick. So
Yeah, honestly, you look wonderful. I just wanted to say, like, glowing, you have just this energy and this soul about you. I mean, I
oh my God.
say that it's just so, like, it's so, in French they say attirant. Sorry, I'm speaking like
Okay,
attractive.
no, like, nice.
It's like
What's that
the
word?
energy. It's like attractive. You attract this energy, that's so
Oh, I
beautiful.
love it. I
Yeah,
love it. Because it's all about, that's what I'm about with people.
yeah.
I'm about vibes and energies with people's, and I sense that very well. So I love hearing that. When people sense mine, I love
Exactly.
it.
I'm not a person that like right away sends people, like I give the benefit of the doubt to everybody
Yeah.
until they prove me wrong. And I don't know, something about your energy is just so great. And I just wanted to say, for instance, like, now because of COVID-19, there's a lot of mothers who are entrepreneurs, but also that are not used to always being at home. But how do you deal with, like, the kids and working at home? Because that must be hard. The kids, your girls want
Yeah.
attention, of course, and you being creative. So giving tips,
Right.
like, I don't know, how do you even maneuver that?
Having more time with them for sure. I mean, they're always around now, which normally they are too, but they go to school. So my days, during the day, I always have a few hours to do my thing. And now when I do my workouts and things like that, they come along. Like we
Yeah.
go like to the park, or we do it at the house. Like we've been doing like the on online live workouts. My sister,
Yeah.
my twin sister is here visiting. She's been
Oh,
quarantined with
wow.
us.
That's super.
So that's been good because
That's
then,
yeah.
she's been like staying with the girls and I can do my errands
That's
or whatever on my own. So that's good. If it was just me and the girls, I
yeah.
think now I would have gone crazy. But my sister's been here with her son. So it's been like, we just been spending time like as
Yeah.
a family, like.
Yeah, no, that's amazing. And what I wanted to say is, for instance, for example, other things like I know you're in LA now, so doing the change from, coming to LA, what do you find? Like, how do you like being in LA and Los Angeles? I mean, I go there very often and I love it there because of the weather. Do you prefer living there? I mean, what do you think about LA? Let's hear it.
Love it. I'm still happy here. The years have passed. Like I've been here now 4 years,
Mhm.
but I just love the climate. I think that's like the main thing. And then also I just like, the vibe. It's like, it's so different from the East Coast, like from especially New York. I've been there. I was there for 14 years and now California was a big change, which is what I needed. I didn't want something that was similar to that lifestyle that I had in New York, always on the go. So LA, I mean, it's still, the entertainment world over here is still crazy and there's a lot going on all the time and you get invited to events all the time and things like that. But it's more, I feel like me being a mom now, this is the better place for me right now, and my kids, and they love it. They just love being outdoors, and that's the big thing now that we can do more. So
Yeah.
yeah, I love it. I'm happy here. I'm happy waking up to sunshine every day,
Yeah,
almost
and you look amazing. You look amazing.
every day.
Your
Thank
kids,
you.
happy mom. It's always great like to see a mom
Yeah.
take care of herself and be happy, and it transpires with the kids. And I wanted to say, when it comes to fashion, let's get into fashion.
Okay.
What you say is, for example, I'm a fashion designer and I'm more like towards like
Nice.
the classy side and not like really
Nice.
risque and things like that,
Yeah.
and things like that. But I really wanted to say, if you were to describe your style, what would you say would be?
I don't know. That's a hard one because I'm not like, I mean, I love like dressing up and beautiful clothes and all that. I think I'm more on like the simple side. I'm not too edgy myself. I'm more like, I don't know. I like a plain dress more than something crazy, you know? Like my sister, my twin sister,
Yeah.
that's the difference between the two of us because we're identical and everybody always tells us we're exactly the same. But style-wise, she is more the edgy one. I'm the simple one. I like plain colors and
Yeah.
things like that.
I'd love
And then
to see her. Like,
sometimes,
we would love to see her more. Your sister, you two.
yeah. We're actually working on music together. So that's coming
Love to
soon
see
this
her.
year. That was one of the goals for 2020 to put up music with my sister again, which is what we used to do. But I've been solo for the past 10 years, and now finally we're reuniting for just a album
Yeah,
that we're on
amazing.
with. So yeah, but style wise, I think like I don't know. It's just like, you know,
Yeah.
even makeup. I don't really ever go with color. I wear red lips sometimes, but I'm more like
Plain,
natural.
like simple
Yeah,
simplicity,
yeah.
and but you have the best body. I would say,
Oh
what?
my God, thanks.
You work out and you have such a nice body, because I am a strong believer to dress for your body.
Yes.
You have like, you're very petite when I look at you, and you have that body type that, when you wear something simple, it just looks so great on you.
Oh,
So,
thank you.
and then
I'm very like I have like an athletic. Me and my sister, like we've always been like athletic kind of from when we were younger. So I feel like I feel best when I'm, when I am slim. When I gain weight, like everybody's always like, oh, gain weight. But it's like, I don't have the curves that I would want.
yeah,
If I got bigger, the curves would be in the wrong places. I feel like I need to be
yeah,
slim in order to feel sexy because I have an athletic body type, like Sierra,
yeah,
like I just need to be, and I eat. Oh my God, I love
really,
food. I
wow.
never did it anymore. I used to when I was a teenager, but I don't now. I eat.
Well, I
I
did
love.
see your Instagram page. You have like Instagram page that has like foodies, like all types of
Yes,
foods and things like
I
that.
have a food page. Yeah, and I wrote a recipe book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow, I didn't know you had a recipe book.
My dishes, my latest book, My Dishes and More, it started as a cookbook and then it became like all the lifestyle tips and everything are included in it. So it's like now it's a lifestyle slash recipe book for, 30 days, 30 recipes to eat like me, because people always want to know what I eat. But I don't have any
I'm gonna look
restriction.
into that for sure. I'm definitely gonna support them, and you'll let me know, where can I get this book actually?
Yeah, it's actually only available on Amazon right now because I self-published, which I'm proud of it because it was a journey to put that book out. But it's on Amazon, and it's a 280-page book. It's really a lot of information in it and everything that I do on a daily basis.
So we definitely need that. And I wanted to say, if you were to pick a fashion designer that you're into, that you like, and that you like to go towards more, who would you say is your favorite fashion designer?
Oh, that is hard. Oh my
I know.
God. I don't know. I'm
You can
not.
name a few. You don't have to name one, or you tend to go more by. I don't know.
I don't know. Give me some examples. I'm like so not
For example,
design. Huh?
you were to show, okay, for example, when you look at, right now, there's Burberry, there's Balmain, the creative directors, like in terms of fashion.
I liked a lot of Balmain stuff.
Balmain?
Like from what I've seen from like ads and things, I always look at it and I'm like, nice,
Yeah, I feel like it's changed a lot, and it's been doing a lot of well, and So Balmain, there is also, I don't know, Victoria Beckham. Do you like Victoria Beckham?
Oh, I've seen a couple of things from her. Not enough to
I
know
would
like if
see
I
you
really.
more in Victoria Beckham. Well, I would see you in any type of designer, but I mean, like with your style, it's very simple. Like her
Is
body
it? I
type of
gotta check it out because I really have not.
really good, and also too, she gives out some great shows during Fashion Week. If you go
Oh,
and
nice.
it's amazing. Even in Paris, she's really great. She's actually, she's done very well for herself. I'm very proud of Victoria Beckham. Like she's a
Nice.
powerhouse and kills the fashion industry. But also, I wanted to get into your book. For example, you have another book as well out that's called The Other Woman.
Yes, that was my
That
first
was
book.
your first book. You know, as being like being an author, the process of it, do you think that it's therapeutic to write a book? Because right now I'm in the mix also of writing a book. I'm going through a very public breakup, but in Canada, not a, it's not as
Mm.
big as anything that you've gone through. But what would you say is a good advice for somebody who's going through right now a public breakup, and always being, like I was introduced to my ex who was a world champion to the world, and I also have my brand, and sometimes it's hard, to see the stuff on the social media. People are not really nice.
Oh yeah.
And I was a businesswoman before meeting him, and after, and I feel like sometimes people want to affiliate you and put you in that branch. And how were you able to continue being successful and getting away from that negativity and being positive? What advice would you give someone like me? And also writing a book, is it therapeutic? Because I think about that
Mhm.
in 2 years, not now, maybe in 2 years, I'm not sure. But what
Yeah,
would your advice?
totally. Absolutely. For me, it was a big amount of therapy for me, and that's actually how it started. I didn't think like I'm gonna write a book. I was more so writing just for me to get it out, because it's always good to share your truth. And for me, it's like when you speak your truth and even just write it down for yourself is therapeutic already. But for me, when I shared my truth and the way that everything out of my perspective that people saw in the media and everything, but
Yeah.
I got it out. It felt so good.
Yeah.
It was like, now it's out there. Like
Mhm.
even though people may not, a lot of people don't know that I even have a book, and they still judge me from what they've seen on TV. But I know that it's out there, and the people that do care,
Yeah.
they have read it. And it's just like, yeah, during the writing process was therapy for sure,
Yeah.
100%. Even just writing in general, I even wrote a couple of songs during that time. And when the book actually happened, when I was too heartbroken and too down and too hurt to write music, I turned to just writing without having to think about a melody and the arrangement of a song. It was just more like writing, like journaling.
Yeah.
And that's how the book happened. And then yeah, I would just write for myself. And then one day I read like pages and pages that I had written, and I'm like, wow, this is a story. I had to, I couldn't read it without like
Yeah.
crying, because I was almost reading it like I was someone else. And that's when I decided I'm going to share. And then I connected with the publisher that put the book out. So The Other Woman is always going to be like I'm so proud of it, because it's
Yeah.
so authentic and it's so much me. And when you read it, you definitely have a better idea of who I am. And it feels good to have something like that.
Absolutely.
People know.
I'm
Yeah.
definitely gonna purchase it, and I'm
Yeah.
going through the process of that. It's obviously not easy for me. I'm
No.
not gonna lie to you, but it's always great to see women like you. I'm also a mother as well, and a lot of women as well can relate to you as well that are mothers. And I don't like to use the single mother term, but I like to use the super mom term, and
Yes.
mom
Yeah.
boss that you are. And that life, there's always, at the end of the day, when you are a successful person, you are going to go through challenges, and people are going
Mm-hmm.
to test you, and it's part of your journey. And
Oh, yeah.
things do happen. The messiness of reaching to the better self that you are, and the better
Yep.
person that you are. So it's definitely good for people to know that, um,
Right.
and I applaud you for doing that, and I'm definitely
Okay.
gonna pick on your advice. Uh,
Thank you. Thank
yeah, and also, what did I wanted to also mention is I wanted to say your music, for example, you say that it's been also therapeutic when it comes to your music. How has your journey been so far? I know you said you were going to be doing some new music with your sister. I'm so excited to hear that.
you.
How
Yeah.
has been the process in LA? And I want to hear more about that.
Good. Yeah, it's just my way. It's my way of expressing myself, and I'm not somebody that's good. Like, I don't feel like I'm the best talker, but I
Yeah.
write. Like, when I write, I express myself way better. A lot of times on the spot. That's why when you saw me on TV, a lot of people were like, "Oh, she's slow. My comebacks are not good." I always need a moment to think,
Hmm.
and then when I put it down, I have thought about it and I know what I'm going to say. Every time I was filming the reality show, it was like, after I finished filming, I'm like, oh my God, I should have said this. Oh my God, why didn't I do this? It was always after. So I'm a deep
You're an
thinker. So
artist.
yeah,
An artist.
I need
That's what
time. And then when I write down, it's like, I just express myself through my art, as most artists do. So it's just so important right nowadays to be myself. Like, I mean, since I've been independent, I've been putting out music that is 100% me. And I used to be in an R&B group and we were signed to labels and everything, and I just never felt like I was being myself. So now that I'm older and I have my kids and I put out all these albums over the years, I feel really good about what I've done and where I'm going. And now with the new project with my sister, also, like, bringing the group back, it's just all comes natural. And that's what I feel like, that's the kind of artists that I like, that are just where it just comes naturally and it's not forced and you're not trying too hard, and it's just who you are. And that's what I want to share, who I am. So that's the same with music.
Yeah, exactly. And right now, I heard that a lot of people in the music industry, what do you think about this? They've started to do, I have some artist friends as well, they started to do these live concerts. So they're going on tour, but it's live. I mean, the world is changing so much because of coronavirus. And I'm like, wow, like the whole experience for me, I'm a people's person. So I love people.
Oh man, yeah, we all miss that. I mean, music, yeah, that's gonna be hard because we enjoy like that, being there in the moment with the artist, and like that's, for that not to be able to happen for a while is kind of like, wow. For me, actually, I mean, it works out for me because it's hard. Every time I have to go somewhere to perform or travel, it's hard with my kids. So I'm like, damn, for me, it works out. I can do my shows at home, be on my phone, but it's just, it still sucks. Like, because when you're a musician, you want to see the fans in front of you. Like, you want to be able to see their reaction and not have to read comments. So it's crazy, man. I miss even going out and just hearing live music and all that stuff. So yeah, being somebody that is supposed to be on a stage in front of people, it's just not the same. So it's sad.
It's gonna get back to that though, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah.
I know it will eventually. I know it's gonna be a little bit of a while until we get that, but it's hard for me. I mean, as a person, I don't really go to a lot of concerts, but when I do, I like the fact that I'm going with my girls. I'm enjoying the artists. I'm going, you know, um, getting to see people. So I mean, I want to thank you so much, Amina,
Yes,
for
thank
the
you.
time. I know with Pacific and Eastern, it's been a little bit, tough.
Yeah, I know. Oh my God, confusion.
And I just want to say, everyone that's listening here, I want you guys to look at Amina Butterflies. Follow her on all social media. You're on Instagram and all social media.
I am.
Right?
Yes.
Also, look out for her cookbook and also her other book called The Other Woman. And look out for her music. She has a new album called After Dark. Right?
Yep.
And we will definitely be following your journey and your sister. I really can't wait to see what you have in store. And I'm sending you so much love. I'm all about, positivity at the end of the day, spreading love and, hearing people's growth. And I'm here to shared that with us so much.
Ah, thank you. No, I'm sending you love too.
Thank you so much for watching. I'll be posting a video every week. Just subscribe in the button below and you will see a little bell and it will notify you whenever I have a new episode up. Make sure to also comment and like below in the column. I would love to hear your opinions and any guests you would want me to have on my show. Thank you so much and have a great day. Love you guys.